Okay, so just got into Ocala Comic Con, and there's Steve Blum's line, the guy that does voice for Zeb and I'm sure other stuff. I just don't know. He's got usually they'll have a picture of stuff like what they do. Vanessa Marshall is next to him. That's Hera, and then Taylor Gray, which is of course oh my God, Ezra. Jeez, I drew a blank there. But yeah, it's a pretty big con. I mean, it's this huge building here. It goes all the way down to that other blue sign way down there. I'll be down there in a little while. I'll walk around here a little bit. This is the main autograph area. These smaller cons, smaller compared to like MegaCon, are nice because there aren't huge, humongous lines for autographs and stuff. I mean, they're pretty big. Some of them are pretty big. There's Tia Sircar. She was Sabine Wren. Manny Jacinto's here. He was the Stranger in well, much maligned, or whatever you want to call it, Acolyte. Tate Fletcher's going to be here. He's a really cool guy if you ever get a chance to meet him. Emily Swallow is here, and then Katie Stockhoff is here in the corner. Her line is pretty much about the same, maybe same size as Steve Blum's. So yeah, she's over there. And then they also have some anime people here. There's Nika Futterman. She is Asajj Ventress, and there's an Asajj right there. Some of these other people I don't know. I mean, anime stuff or something, I guess. I don't know. Some of these cons, the anime is pretty big. Griffin Burns, Xander Mobus, Sonny Strait. Yeah, I don't know who these people are, but I got to decide whether or not I'm going to stand in that line for Steve Blum, because there's a panel at 1 o'clock. 1 to 1:45 is the Mandalorian panel. So don't think I'm going to get in that line yet. I'm going to try and meet a couple people here. So Nilda from Appetite for Collectibles is here. Hopefully I meet up with her. It shouldn't be that hard to find her. It isn't that big, but there is a lot of stuff here, and there is a lot of people. It took about 20 minutes to get in the line from outside. There's a 501st and Rebel Legion thing down there. They got a gaming area. This is a nice convention. I like this one. I like coming to this one. Again, this is Ocala Comic Con in Ocala, Florida. This is their artist alley. They got the guy Sam Del Rosso that did Venom, Peter Raimundo, Chris Stevens, Mike Spicer who did Transformers, Larry Watts. A lot of these usually have some pretty good selection of comic creators. Jay Lee, Adam Kubert. He's done a bunch of stuff. Thanos, Wolverine, I don't know, some of the Venom stuff, and I don't know which one, like Ms. Marvel, I don't know which one that is. Looks like Mutants, I don't know which one, maybe X-Men, I don't know which mutant comic she's in. Jay Lee, Tim Townsend, Clay Mann. So we got, that's a pretty cool cosplay there, check that out. Modified Snow Boba Fett, maybe? I don't know. Some of the cosplays. Heavy Mando. And I'm sure he's here to see Tate Fletcher, I would assume. Pretty cool. Nothing else right around this area yet, but there's a booth with some stuff. Some Gundam models. A few things here and there. Lots of anime. Well, a little bit of everything. And sometimes you just have to dig. You never know what you find. I found a Star Wars booth. That's older, cool stuff here. Plushy R2 up there. And we got a bunch of vintage 3.75. I don't know if they're like old ones or newer ones or what, but micro 10s. A lot of interesting stuff from way back. Star Wars soaps. Lots of different stuff here. That's like an older, 240. It's an older, it's like in the original box. That's pretty cool. Lots of different things here. Some more TVC. Another plushie R2. I have Play-Doh Empire Strikes Back. Oh my god. I remember those. There's the original Millennium Falcon for $350. And when they're that old, I mean, that's from probably, let's see, that came out in 80, so that's maybe 81, 82. I'm not sure when that one came out. I had that TIE Fighter as a kid, and that X-Wing. And you look back and you wish you would have kept that stuff. Yeah, cool stuff here. I'm somewhat tempted by this Jedi Starfighter here. He's only asking 40 bucks for it. There's another one here that's not complete. He's asking 30 because this one has the bubble, that one doesn't. Is it? Yeah, could that be the original Darth Vader TIE Fighter that they reissued? There's another Millennium, another Millennium Falcon. And a huge AT-AT. That's pretty sweet. Really nice. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of vintage stuff. This is pretty cool. I think he said this is a Java trading post. There's another AT-AT. It's not as big as the other one though. And yeah, lots of cool older stuff. Very cool. I gotta get a picture of that Gonk droid. That's kind of cool. The Temple Guard and the guy I saw before. This is the 501st and Rebel Legion area. We got some Rebel pilots, and there's Chewie. That Chewie looks really good. He's about pretty accurate height. So I got some cool stuff there. I got a big mock-up of Jabba's palace over here. Usually the 501st area is really busy because they, you know, you can just take pictures with them. They don't charge you. Although they do like donations because they do charity. So lots of Star Wars people here today. Walk down. Got some droids here. There's the Gonk droid. That's really cool. That's a good costume. People posing for Jabba here. Mandos. Then you got a Batman over there. Okay, just gonna kind of weave your way through. Okay, Royal Guard. Got some Mandos there. Droids. I think you can get some pins and stuff there. Mandos. Usually the 501st has like a bar area where you can, oh, check that out. That's awesome. Wow. That's great. It's like a, that is very cool. You got Super Battle Droid. Oh, you got Ahsoka over here. They got it against an LAAT. I think I've seen this one before. It's, go ahead. Might be the same one. I don't know. Could be. It's pretty cool though. It's a really nice area. And then they got another Ahsoka over there. And a Super Battle Droid over here. Jurassic Park Jeep. There's the Super Battle Droid. We got a 501st Trooper. A couple of Ahsokas. But this Jedi, or this Mando here is awesome. That costume is so cool. I'll go over there. Wiggle your way through here. Okay, you got a twin, and then we got another Ahsoka, and oh, this is supposed to be the Garbage Masher pit. So I might run by here later in the day to see what if it's a little more cleared out. Man, that guy really looks like Captain Rex, old Captain Rex. That is pretty cool. We got Kanan over there. That is really cool. That's nice. Good to see. There's the two Ahsokas, but it's kind of hard to get good film in here. They got the Jurassic Park Jeep here. I'll cover that a little bit. So there's, you know, places like this, that a lot of times they'll do charity stuff. So that's pretty cool. You got the quote sign for the E-Stock. They got some audio there. And I think this is a Joker car, I believe. Yeah, it's just all the different Jokers that are on here. So I get a picture. I got the hood open, so.
That's my right, and I looked to my right, and you said look to that.
So this is, I'm guessing this is a Hellcat. So yeah, you got the animated Joker there. Joker on the roof. Please do not touch unless you're nude. Nicholson. Got some money in the mask in there. This is pretty cool. Nice modded car. Oh, there goes Chewie and Black Chrysanthemum. They get hot in those things. Not a real good look. Yeah, you can kind of see Black Chrysanthemum over there. I get a better look at this car. Looks like it's won a lot of awards. Very cool. That's LEDs. It's not a wrap. All artwork, all freehand. Wow. That's amazing. Wow. We got the one from Arkham Asylum. Not sure what that one is. There's Heath Ledger. Oh, I got these scars. This is a really cool car. Wow. We got the dynamite in there. Back's full of money. There's the Joker Batman on the back on the trunk. More tribute to Heath Ledger. He's got like a whole back quarter panel here. So sad that he died. Awesome, awesome car though. And yes, you can still find comics at a Comic Con. It's kind of cool that these are kind of cool that they're all in the same area. I mean, I guess you can price shop a little easier maybe. So I just met Jedi Lex for the first time. She's got her channel. If you don't know who that is, check Jedi Lex. She's right there. She's going to meet Manny Jacinto. Tia Sircar still signing. Taylor Gray's on break. And Steve Blum's line is huge. Because I met Nilda. If you don't follow Nilda, it's the Appetite for Collectibles. Check her out. She does a lot of cool stuff there. And so does Jedi Lex. You can just look them up on Instagram or whatever. You'll find them. Nilda also does a show on YouTube. She's in line there. She's about 4 rows back from the table, but it's almost 1 o'clock, so I don't know if he's going to continue or what. I got to get his signature. I don't know how I'm going to do it. So, I don't know. But yeah, pretty cool. Jedi Lex, she's going to get Manny. That's right. That's nice. I thought they might have cut his line off because it's kind of short, but nope. So, yeah, pretty nice. Okay, so one of the other booths is a local guy. He's called Slap Happy Toys. He's right there. Really, he's got a lot of cool stuff. Hot Toys, Star Wars. He does these Mythic Legions. He's got a bunch of these things there, really cool. Here's some of them right here out of the box. Very customizable. He said you can take a lot of the different parts out and mix and match, but I got a couple of these. They're really neat. He's got a Ghost up there, some helmets. He always has a good selection of Star Wars stuff. Box line. Oh, some exclusive pops. Oh, he's even picked up some artwork now. He does Legends. He's got a little bit of everything, but he always has a good selection of Star Wars and a pretty good selection from Marvel, what the 2 I collect mainly. There's Pops, DC. There's the AT-AT. I forget that Pitt, I think is that character's name. That's pretty cool. This big guy here had that comic at one time. But yeah, if you're local to Orlando, check him out. I don't know if he has a brick and mortar store, but it's Slap Happy Toys. Okay, so this is the con at the end of the day on Saturday the 20th. Some of the signers have already gone home. Nika Futterman is, she's still over there. Some of the other people have gone home. So we got Tate Fletcher over here. I'm waiting for Emily Swallow. Tate Fletcher's really cool. If you ever get a chance to meet him, played Heavy Mando, definitely meet him. Very, very, very cool guy. Looks like the Rebels cast is still signing in that big line way down there. That's all for Steve Blum, the guy who did Zeb's voice. But I was talking with Nilda, and she was saying because Ray Park canceled, she's thinking that's a big reason why the line for Steve Blum may be so long. Because he hasn't been to Florida here in about 3 years, I think he said. So, yeah, definitely. If you can meet Tate Fletcher, very cool guy. You can see this, but Katie Sackhoff is here. She's right over there. There's a guy dressed as Balin Skull. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's really these last hour, hour and a half of these shows really kind of winds down, except for some of the talent. Like for this one, it's Steve Blum. Oh, there's a huge Labubu person over there. But some of the stars are really cool. They'll stay till the end and sign. So it's pretty neat. I mean, although they sit there for like an hour and there's nobody in their line, they're going to leave. I know I would. But yeah, so very cool. Again, if you ever get the chance to meet Tate Fletcher, definitely do it. Emily Swallow is very cool. I've met her once before. Actually, Tate Fletcher was the first big Star Wars person I met in person. So yeah, very, very cool guy. Emily Swallow is really cool. Nika Futterman was really nice. Everybody is usually really cool. Of course, they have bad days just like we do. So I'm not doing Katie Sackhoff today because I just don't have the cash for that right now, and I needed to get these other signatures. So, and actually, Emily Swallow is just kind of a bonus because I had the helmet. So yep, and there it is right there. I'll be getting that signed. And okay, so now I decided to hit this Walmart on my way home. I'm in Ormond Beach, Florida, and I'm pretty sure this is the one that had the Spark Your Collection display. I'm just north of Daytona Beach, and yes, they still do have it. So you would think that of the stores in the area, okay, so they got a whole bunch of different stuff here. But you would think of all the stores in the area, Daytona Beach Walmarts, since it's kind of a higher profile, more touristy, whatever community, that they would get this display. But nope, it's actually, Ormond Beach is just north, so it's not really that far. But there again, there's the Marvel display, the blank Star Wars display, G.I. Joe, Transformers. They still have a bunch of these holiday troopers. Maybe a couple new Transformers. This guy looks new. Sideways. Excellion maybe down there in the bottom. They got some DC figs on here now. None of the Marvel stuff that was here. Just some random stuff there. The only thing new that's on this display is that Thunderbolts. And that's, they actually do have both sets. They have the Sentry and Walker and the Red Guardian and Yelena. This G.I. Joe Jeep, I don't know if that's new or not. Let's see here. Bunch of stuff here. Marvel Legends Fall Anniversary 2 Marvel Classic. Don't know what that is. They've still got these. Although now they got Dooku sitting out here, and these are still 25. Yep, and the Mandalorian Trooper is still 30, which is this one. Oop, that one. Kind of wonder what this is. Action figures, Marvel Legends, Fall Anniversary 2. Tempted to slice that open and look. And last time I was here, I missed this one, the Skelra. I skipped right over it. I was looking at all the other stuff. There's Faker. Let's see. Stone Cold, some of those. Lots of Steve Austin, Triple H. This dude's got a microphone here. That Invisible John Cena's gone. Lots of Hot Wheels and stuff.
Okay.
And that's it. They never did get this end cap. At least not that, wow, who knows, maybe they did and I just never saw it. I'm going to go down the regular aisle. I'm really tempted to pop that open. Let's see here. Let's see what we got down here. Dinos, pretty much the same suspects. Godzilla Kong still hanging out. Let's see. Let's see. Bladesmith, okay, I don't know what those are. I guess it's these, maybe? I don't know, they're on clearance. Nothing for Micro Galaxy Squadron. Same stuff there. So no Series 9 hitting yet. I'm not sure when that's supposed to hit. Nothing from Marvel Legends. Ooh. Venom versus Ty. I don't know what that is. This deluxe is at 18. I thought for a second there Kalnaka was at 750. Don't know. Anyway, this is what was in this box. The Venom and Cap 2-pack. That's really cool. It's got a really nice detail on the head.
Oh yeah.
So, and then there's Cap.
Oh, that's all the way.
It doesn't show in the system yet, so it doesn't really show as
You're welcome.
you know, it's placeable. So, but, you know, thanks to the Walmart associate who opened up the box for me so I can see it.